What is the scariest day of the year? Halloween? Arbor Day? Nope. Valentine's Day. In this Break the Mold Newman Center update, I'm going to talk to you about the dangers of dating. The dangers of dating aren't what you might think I'm going to say. I'm not going to talk about hookups. I'm not going to talk about the effects of alcohol. Okay? What I'm going to talk about the dangers of dating is the dangers of the romantic culture. A few months ago, in the fall of 2015, I said a phrase and homily that surprised me when it came out of my mouth and surprised a lot of you when you heard it, but it really stuck with a lot of you. I mentioned how that marriage on the outside looks a lot easier than it is for people who live marriage on the inside. And as a counter to that, I mentioned how priesthood on the inside, for me, was a lot easier than it seemed on the outside. And a lot of married couples, even young married couples, your peers agreed with me that marriage was indeed a lot harder on the inside than it looked on the outside. So why is that? Well, we live in a romantic culture, a culture that heightens the expectations of what romance and romantic relationships are to bring us and what they promise. It's almost as if advertisers got hold of it. We just had the Super Bowl. Right, all the advertisers promising everything with their product. This is the best thing ever. And that affects us in our romantic relationships as well. We start to expect those sorts of things from a dating relationship. And so this romantic culture says that you should expect and look for this total and complete fulfillment of every single one of your desires and dreams and longings, all summed up in him or her. Now, I blame T. Swift, Nicholas Sparks, right? They emphasize the thrill of romance rather than the reality of an actual relationship. I also blame the perfection promised by Pinterest. Guys, if you've never been to Pinterest, and then go there and just see like all the expectations that go into Pinterest. All the expectations about what will come, what will flow from this relationship. And the thing that's most dangerous about this isn't so much being in that relationship, although it can be dangerous, and this idea of this tendency to idealize the person I'm dating and lift them up on a pillar and then discover reality and discover, No, the other danger, though, especially with Valentine's Day right around the corner, is being terminally single. To be single is not an illness. Embrace it. And embrace the fact that you can discover the use and the goodness and the beauty of other friends. Friendship. Relationships that fulfill and satisfy the heart and the heart's deep longings that are not romantic relationships. We need to have these satisfying and deep friendships. We need to build them up. We need to cultivate them if we're to be happy in any way in life. Whether you're married, whether you're single, whether you're called to be celibate as a priest or a consecrated religious member, or you're just serving God in that generous celibacy your whole life, you need these friendships. We're going to talk a little more about love on February 14th, Valentine's Day night, with a theology talk here in the Newman Center, talking about love. Look for that coming forward in future Newman Center updates. God bless you. I love you. I pray for you. Have a great week.